Hello, everyone, and welcome to Hammer's Chat. A cheeky transfer update for you because it's June, it's the transfer window. That's what it's going to be. Lots of names being thrown around, being said, oh, this person's going to this club, and that person said no for these reasons, and all that. I'd love it. It's a glorious time of year. The one thing I don't like is it's very hot, and I'm very hot. It's very sweaty. Don't like. My face is just red. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. But the beginning of the month also means, hey, patreon.com/hammerchat is a thing you should check out. Link in the description below. Have a little click, have a peruse of the tiers and everything else. And actually, just as importantly, if you didn't see it earlier on today, Gio uploaded a video on this channel, a sort of personal update for him about what his role is in Hammer's Chat moving forward, what that means for videos that he can appear in, all of that sort of stuff. I will link it in the card in whichever corner that is. I will put it at the end of the video. I'll put it in the description below. I'll put it everywhere so you can see it because I think it's important if you watch this channel at all to know sort of what's going on, what's important, and that is also linked to the Patreon as well. So definitely go check that out. And hey, patreon.com/hammerchat. Have a little look. Have a little gander. Now we've got a transfer update. We've got 3 big updates. Now there's lots of stuff going on, lots of names, lots of things being thrown around. But what I thought I would do is at least bring you the ones that are the most pressing, the most interesting, the most prescient, the ones that you actually you'd like to know. I don't want to fill your brain up because I've not been looking at Twitter too much, and to be honest with you, it's a bit much. Do you know what I mean? So instead, here are the key ones and the key points about those players. 2 strikers and a midfielder to talk about, and we'll start with your boy Daka at Red Bull Salzburg, the striker at Red Bull Salzburg, which we have, of course, been rumoured to be interested in for quite a while. We've done videos on him on this channel. We've done videos on that situation on this channel, as well as him as a player. So go check those out. They're around. I think if you type in Daka, it'll probably come up. I honestly don't remember how that works. Try it, see what happens. And this update is coming via ex-West Ham employee, I believe via his Patreon initially, although I have collated all of this information specifically from West Ham Fanzone on Twitter, so shout out to them. X has said that we're, quote, meant to be keen, but other clubs such as Liverpool are thought to be much closer to actually getting the deal done. His agent is one Frederick Canute, yes, that one, and he would, quote, encourage a move to us as he loved his time here. Daka's not happening. That's my opinion on the matter. I can't see it happening. He's someone who we should be aspiring to aim for. We should be trying to shoot for. I think Europe makes us a lot more attractive than we were, makes these sort of deals a lot more likely. In a minute, we're going to talk about clubs like Southampton and stuff. And if it's a choice between Southampton or West Ham, you'd come to West Ham, European football, all that good stuff. But Daka, with people like Liverpool and other top clubs interested, I doubt it will happen for us. They have more spending power than us, so the bidding war is going to get out of control very quickly for at least a club like West Ham to be involved in. And at the same time, if you've got a choice of Liverpool or West Ham, you pick Liverpool, don't you, really? And that's not a slight to West Ham. It's just, Liverpool in it. Liverpool in it. So personally, I don't think Daka will happen. But one person that's more likely, and that's very interesting at the moment, and there's an update that's quite interesting here, although I don't know if I believe it, is Adam Armstrong. This one's coming via The Telegraph, and I want your opinion on this, because I don't believe this, but that's just conjecture on my part. I want to know, do you believe this? How do you feel about it? And that is that The Telegraph is saying he could be available for, quote, just 10 mil this summer. This is because he has 1 year left on his contract at Ewood Park at Blackburn. And so obviously they're going to be interested in just getting what they can for him while he's in demand. Now, 10 million for the second top goal scorer in the Championship seems like a steal. Right? I'm not convinced Adam Armstrong is the guy to take us forward. I'm not convinced he should be our first choice striker, especially with us going into Europe and all that sort of stuff. I wouldn't be like, yo, let's go all out for Adam Armstrong as our number 1 choice striker. But at 10 million, you take that punt, don't you? You take that punt. If you look at a Yeti who probably cost about the same amount, we then sold him to Celtic for half the price with no real experience in the country. A guy who has scored, who's the second top goal scorer in the Championship, you'd feel like if it didn't work out on 10 mil next summer, you could probably sell him back to the Championship for 10 million. I mean, do you remember, what's the geezer's name? Scottish striker, played for Fulham and Villa. Ross McCormack. Do you remember him? He went for 12 million to like 3 different clubs in a row or something because he scored goals in the Championship. Now, did he ever do it in the Premier League? No, not really, but he did do it in the Championship consistently. So if we bought Adam Armstrong for, say, 10 million and it didn't work out, next summer, we could probably get 10 million back from someone in the Championship because they're like, that's a guy who could get us promoted. That's a guy who could get us promoted. Now, do I believe that? No. And there's a couple of reasons for that. One, Newcastle would be owed 40% of any sell-on. They have a sell-on clause from when they sold him to Blackburn for 1.75 million a couple of years ago. They would be owed 40%, which would mean for 10 million, Blackburn would only get 6 for the second top goal scorer in the Championship. I cannot see that happening. The other thing that I can't see it happening is because Norwich are now rumoured to be interested. We're interested. Fulham have been interested. Southampton have been interested. There's other clubs who have been interested in the past. That's a bidding war. That's a bidding war. Now, it's not a bidding war in the same way Daka, where it would get very out of control very quickly. But still, when it's at 10 mil, if you said to me the bidding will start at 10 million, sure, I believe you. If you're saying me the bidding will end at 10 million, not a hope in hell, in my opinion. But again, that's my conjecture on the situation. How do you feel? Do you think Adam Armstrong is the guy? Are you not convinced like I am, or are you more convinced? Have you seen him more than I have? You probably have. Let me know what you think about him in the comment section below. And then the last one, the big one, the one which it's been on everyone's lips, on the tip of everyone's tongues, on the brain, and other such synonyms for that nonsense. It's Kral of Spartak Moscow, and of course, a checkmate, the third one of the trilogy, perhaps. There's been reports circulating over the weekend and over the weekend stuff that we're very close to a deal. We're very close to a deal. Now, this comes via Claret and Hugh and X, again collated by West Ham Fan Zone, so shout out to them. They're saying that reports that he's close to joining are inaccurate. I think the term was wide of the mark. Love a football phrase like that. The truth is that terms were agreed with intermediaries, but not Moscow or Kral himself. So we haven't spoken to him. We haven't spoken to the club. You know, a cheeky bit of tapping up. Nothing like a bit of cheeky tapping up in June. Do you know what I mean? Moyes is reportedly prioritising, quote, a striker or two, a couple of defenders and Lingard, because he believes, quote, we're adequately served in midfield, end quote. I disagree with Moyes there. I don't think we're adequately served in midfield. I do want one more guy. I would like another one. I like Noble a lot. I want to see Noble play. Last season, I want to see Noble, whatever the first game in Europe is, I want to see him captaining in that side. I don't care. I want to see him walk out as the captain, especially if it's a big club. I don't think we're adequately served. I would like an extra person in there. Again, I like Noble. Obviously, Rice and Souček are unreal. But I think an extra one would give me just a little bit more confidence, a little bit more calm. Because again, if injuries do happen, then we're not as screwed as we were this season. Lanzini putting in there, did a shift, did well. But I don't want to see us have to do makeshift stuff like that. So I want one more. But Moyes is apparently saying we're adequately served. And he is, like I say, prioritizing, if I could actually speak English for a second, prioritizing a striker or two, a couple of defenders, and Lingard. And the last update here is for us to step up our interest. It is being reported that Spartak would have to lower their demands, which are currently in the 20 to 25 mil range. I would agree with that. I haven't seen Kral, so I can't really talk about it. I think I've seen him like twice, and I didn't pay much attention to him. So I don't want to act like I know him. I would be happy to back the beef and get him in at, say, 15 million. 15 million, they say. Let's go grab him, get him in. He's played with Thomas Souček. He's clearly played at high level with Spartak Moscow. That's not a bad club whatsoever. He's got great hair, which is very important for me as a football fan. I want that hair quota of the club raised, and he would certainly do that. We don't have enough excellent hair. We have a lot of good hair, a lot of professional hair, suave hair. We don't have enough just insanity in the do department, and I would like Kral to come in purely for that, because that dude, he's got the curls, he's got the whole thing. I just think we should back him. But for 20 to 25 million, I not for me personally, I think, and that seems to be our stance as well. But again, have you seen Kral more? Would you get him for 20 to 25 million? Because I haven't really seen him, and I've been staying off Twitter too much, so I've not really read like threads or anything of people talking about him too much. So if you've seen him more than I have, which you probably have, let's be real, let me know in the comments below. What's he like? Would you buy him for 20 to 25 million? And also, do you agree that we're adequately served in midfield? Personally, no, I don't. So there you go. That's your update. There we are. Those are the 3 big ones. Like I said, there's lots of other stuff going on, which we will be keeping you updated with on Hammers Chat. And we'll be tracking as the summer goes, but I don't want to throw everything at you. Just the key ones. The key ones that seem like they're closer or more important or more pressing than anything else. Patreon.com/hamsterchat, link in the description below. Gio's video, like I said, go and have a look. It's about the future of everything, including what the Patreon means for the channel and how much it supports us. Because and I'll be real with you. Look, it doesn't just support Gio and it doesn't just support Gonzo. It supports me as well as other people who do stuff on the channel. And it's very, very useful. I can't lie to you. It's incredibly useful, and it allows us to invest in things to make this channel better and to do certain things to make this channel better, and also to try and Gio and Gonzo are trying to do this thing full time, so it allows that as well. But go watch Gio's video from earlier. It's about to appear on your screen. Have a click on it. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I hope you're not too sweaty, because I am. I don't like the heat. I've got a fan on. If you heard it, I'm sorry. It's real hot. It's real hot. Like those transfer rumours I gave you. There you go. Thank you for watching, everyone. See you later. Bye.